Welcome to the B&B Blueprint. My name is Investor Mike. In this training, I'm going to share with you how to get your first or next Airbnb in just a few days. We're not talking about months. We're not talking about years. I'm going to share with you how to do it very, very quickly with a method I've been teaching for many, many years. Number one, we don't have to buy the property. Number two, you don't even have to use your credit to do this. And lastly, I'm going to share with you how to do this without even furnishing the property. See, what we do is we just go to a landlord and we say, listen, we want to rent your property. These are traditional people, homeowners who are looking to rent their property, and they're willing to allow us to put their property on short-term rental platforms like Airbnb and vrbo, etc. If you love the 9-to-5 and your major goal in your life is to continue your path in your 9-to-5, this will not be a training for you. If you don't want a secondary stream of income, definitely would not watch this video as well. This is for people who are looking for more time freedom back in their life, an additional stream to what they're doing so they can eventually replace that. Don't take my word for it. There's a lot of things I can share with you right now. You'll see my students, lots of students, just crushing it right now using this exact method. So take a look at these few right here. Again, my name is Investor Mike. I've been doing real estate for about 21 years. I've done everything from wholesaling to fix and flip, seller financing, sub-2 deals, creative financing, millions of dollars in apartments, and I landed the last 8.5 years in a method I'm going to teach you today about called rental arbitrage. Okay, I became the #1 Airbnb coach last year in March, and I want to help you guys win the game. So pay attention. This is not about me. This is about you and what you're trying to do. Maybe you're trying to walk away from a 9-to-5 eventually. Maybe you just want an additional stream. Maybe you're somebody who knows you can do better in life, but you're held back because you're not in the right vehicle. This is called the travel professional method, and I'm the only one in the country teaching it this way. I'm going to give you guys a visual so you can see how this is actually done. Imagine what a typical Airbnb landlord would think, or what you think about when you think of Airbnb. You think of parties, trash in a place, neighbors complaining. And the reason for that is because you have a large property. For example, you didn't know, you think that if you can fit more people into an Airbnb, you can make more money, right? Wrong. Let's say you have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. What do you think that a 4-bedroom, 2-bath property is going to bring in? Well, you're probably going to bring in 8 people, 2 people for each room, maybe a pull-out couch. Now you got 10 people coming into a property. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to have parties. The place is going to get trashed. Neighbors are going to be complaining. There's going to be drugs, drinking, people loud all night going in and out of the front door, 5 o'clock in the morning screaming. Neighbors are going to complain, and you're going to have your Airbnb shut down. This is called a vacation rental. All because of the size of the property, you're attracting parties. I'm going to teach you a method how to go get a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom at most. Now, why is this important? Because the smaller the property, closer to the 4 H's, which we're going to talk about, you're going to draw in a completely different clientele. While over here in the 4-bedroom, you got parties. I got travel professionals, travel nurses, doctors, chiropractors, business professionals, and patients from the local hospital. For example, if I have a 1-bedroom property, my average clientele or guest that comes in might be someone like a 75-year-old couple who's coming in through back surgery. Do you think they're there to party, trash the place, be loud all night, complain and yelling at 5 o'clock in the morning, trashing the place? No. In fact, they are there to rest after surgery. And this is because the property is small. You don't have a lot of parties in a 1-bedroom property. Now, if you can get it right next to the hospital, which I'm going to teach you in a method, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to draw in the travel professionals and patients. Also, you have consistent bookings all year long. So a lot of people ask me, well, how is it that your students have the best occupancy? Because people don't say, I'm not going to back surgery because it's cold. They're coming in because they need to work, or they're coming in because they're in pain and need somewhere to rest. They're not there because of a season, or they want to look and sightsee the place, or coming in for a party specifically. These people are the exact opposite. They're coming in to work, or they're coming in because they are resting after surgery. The clientele completely changes. In fact, they're not coming to party, trash the place, and do drugs and mess with neighbors. They're there to sleep or rest. And they're willing to pay top dollar as well. This is the method called the 4 H's. Now, what does that mean? Hills, hotels, hospitals, H2O. The hills, mountains, chalets, cabins, any type of wooded area like that are typically going to do well for Airbnb. Hotels, you want to be around the nice ones, the Marriotts, the Hiltons, the DoubleTrees, the Sheratons, not the rinky-dink Motel 6s or the small $99 ones, because if you can get around the nicer hotels, you're going to take the lion's share of the business because people don't want to pay $400 a night. And you're going to have a small property that you're going to charge somewhere between $100 and $200 a night. And I'll talk about that in a minute. The third thing is the lane I've been